For years, there has been the biggest what if, and I'm sure major question in the theme park world. When is Pokémon coming to Universal? That question has bounced around online forums and fueled more speculation videos than I can honestly even count. We've all watched beloved rides close, obsessed over cryptic permits, and waited and waited. For what felt like an eternity, Universal and the Pokémon Company stayed completely silent, leaving fans to wonder if a real-life Pokémon adventure was ever gonna happen. Well, the wait is finally over. How's it going, theme park fans? My name's Sebastian, and welcome back to the channel. On January 22nd, 2026, The Secret finally came out in a joint announcement that sent shockwaves through the industry. Universal's massive worldwide plan for Pokémon isn't just a rumor anymore, it's real. And in this video, we're digging into all of the details from the official announcement, connecting the dots and telling you exactly when you'll finally be able to catch them all at Universal parks across the globe. If you like videos like this, be sure to click on that like button and scoot on over to that subscribe button, and also even consider smashing that bell icon so that you're up to date on all of the theme park adventures. But before we dive deeper into today's adventure, a quick shout out to our friends at Magic Candle Company, the ultimate way to bring the magic of theme parks right into your home with their hand-poured theme-scented candles. If you're like me and love theme parks, it's because of all of the immersion that really takes you to that magical place that you've been longing to escape to. Be sure to check out that video on my channel, Amusement Park versus Theme Park, What's the Real Difference, that explains this in even more detail. So whether you're craving that sweet scent of churros from a bustling park midway, the thrill of a high-speed coaster adrenaline rush, or even the fresh adventure of the Wizarding World, they've got all of those type of candles inspired by your favorite rides and attractions from parks around the globe. And here's the best part. Use my exclusive promo code ThemeParkFan at magiccandlecompany.com for 10% off your entire order. That's right, stock up on those immersive scents and save some cash for your next theme park adventure trip. Head on over there now and support small businesses that fuel our fandom, and let's keep the theme park vibes alive, no matter which park calls to you. Now, back to the video. Now with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and address the wild Pokémon that's been spotted. To really get how huge this is, you have to understand that this isn't a story that started a few weeks ago. It's a mystery that has been building for over 5 years, a slow burn of hints that started not with a bang, but with a parade. Back in 2021, Universal and the Pokémon Company announced a long-term alliance. At the time, it was really easy to be skeptical about it, but then things got real over at Universal Studios Japan. Pikachu, Charmander, and Gengar weren't just on t-shirts. They were dancing in the No Limit Parade that debuted in 2022. A massive Charizard float breathed fire, and Ghost-type Pokemon even took over for Halloween Dance Party. These weren't just simple meet and greets, they were high-quality experiences that felt like a test for something much bigger. Now, the partnership seemed like the next logical step in Universal's playbook. They had already changed the game with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, creating a world so real that it felt like you'd step right into the films. Then they did it again in 2021 with Super Nintendo World that opened in Japan, which was a ridiculously fun interactive land that brought the world of Mario to life. It felt like a massive success, proving that video games could be a blockbuster theme for park destinations. With Mario established, Pokémon felt inevitable. It's the highest grossing media franchise in the planet after all. The potential was insane, so the theme park community just watched and waited. And while we waited, things at Universal Park started to disappear. The first big domino fell in Japan. In a move that really shocked a lot of people. Universal announced the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man at Universal Studios Japan would close for good on January 22nd of 2024. This wasn't just some old ride, it was a groundbreaking fan favorite, a clone of the beloved attraction in Orlando. Its closure left a huge state-of-the-art ride building sitting empty, and the rumor mill went into overdrive. What could possibly replace something as iconic as Spider-Man? The answer whispered by insiders and fans was, of course, Pokémon. Meanwhile, halfway across the world in Orlando, another piece fell right into place. At Islands of Adventure, the Lost Continent was slowly fading away. Its main attraction, Poseidon's Fury, closed its doors for good after its final shows on May 9th of 2023. The land's other show, The Eighth Voyage of Sinbad, had been shut down for years, ending its run on September 15th of 2018. The once bustling area became a quiet, beautiful, but mostly empty path connecting Seuss Landing to the Wizarding World. Then, in September of 2025, the demolition permit surfaced. Filings discovered by sites like Behind the Thrills showed plans to demolish nearly 5 acres of theme park space right in the heart of the Lost Continent. Universal's official comment was typically vague, confirming the work was part of site planning to ensure the area was ready for any future developments. Now, 2 huge plots of land perfect for new immersive worlds were being cleared at 2 of Universal's most important parks. The timing wasn't a coincidence, it was a coordinated plan. The stage was being set for years. The question was if, now it was a matter of when. That when finally arrived on January 22nd of 2026. In a joint press release, Universal Studios Japan and the Pokémon Company didn't just confirm a ride. They announced a bold new global project to create innovative, immersive, and world-class Pokémon experiences. This isn't another parade, this is it. The permanent, large-scale Pokémon attraction fans have dreamed for decades. The language that they used was powerful. The head of Universal Studios Japan, Tak Miriyama, proposed that experiences that will far exceed our guests' expectations. The Pokémon Company's CEO, Takemitsu Ishihara, framed it as a key part of the franchise's 30th anniversary, with the goal of creating theme park entertainment that surprises and delights fans around the globe. But the real confirmation came from Mark Woodbury, the CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. He made it crystal clear that this wasn't just for Japan. After its debut there, Universal will deliver unique Pokémon experiences across the company's global footprint. That one sentence confirmed the global rollout for Orlando, Hollywood, and beyond. It's the exact same strategy they used for Super Nintendo World, which launched in Japan before the clones were announced for other parks. The press release was light on specifics but heavy on ambition. It describes the project as multi-sensory attraction designed to engage all 5 senses and blur the lines between the real world, virtual worlds, with some sources even using the term hyper-realistic. Now, this sounds like it goes way beyond a simple ride. Think about Super Nintendo World's interactive power-up bands. This points to a Pokemon land that's a living, breathing world where you don't just see Pokemon, you interact with them. You don't just ride through an adventure, you become a part of it. This announcement is a game changer for Universal. It's about locking down the most valuable entertainment franchise in the world, creating a 1-2 punch with Super Nintendo World that directly takes on Disney. For the Pokémon Company, it's about finally giving the fans the ultimate fantasy, a chance to step into the world they've only seen on the screen. So if you're a fan who has dreamed of visiting a real-life Pokémon Center, battling in a gym, or searching for Pokémon in the tall grass, this is it. Your dream is officially coming true. Now that the secret is out, the questions have changed from if to what and when. While Universal is playing it close to the vest, we can connect the dots between the announcement, the construction sites, and the insider talk to get a pretty clear picture. Now let's start where it all begins, Universal Studios Japan. The leading theory is that the new Pokémon attraction will take over the former Spider-Man building. Scaffolding did go up around the building after its closure, and the timing just fits. That massive building housed one of the most advanced ride systems ever built. Reusing that scoop technology would let Universal fast-track a dynamic, motion-based dark ride that could throw you right into a Pokemon battle. Imagine your ride vehicle racing alongside a pack of Arcanine or dodging a Hyper Beam from a Dragonite. The technology is honestly already there. Given the process, an opening in Japan between late 2026 and mid 2027 seems likely. And just to be clear, this is a completely separate program from the Pokepark Kanto attraction opening at Uemari Land in February of 2026, which is more of an outdoor nature experience with life-size Pokemon statues. The Universal project is a full-blown e-ticket headliner. Now the big one, Orlando. All signs point directly to the crater forming in the lost continent at Islands of Adventure. The demolition permits cover a huge piece of land, more than enough for an entire immersive world on the scale of Hogsmeade. Its location is perfect, creating a powerful new anchor for a section of the park that badly needs one. The timeline for Orlando will naturally be behind Japan's. Universal's focus has been on launching its massive third theme park, Epic Universe, which opened on May 22nd of 2025. With Epic now welcoming guests, the spotlight can shift back to the original parks. It's likely major construction on a Pokemon Land will begin in earliest this year in 2026, putting a potential opening date somewhere in the 2028 to 2029 window. This gives Universal a steady drumbeat of huge new projects to keep people coming back. So what will these lands actually be like? That hyper-realistic and five senses talk suggests more than just one ride. Super Nintendo World is the blueprint here. We should expect a land that drops you right into specific Pokemon regions. Will it be Kanto with its iconic cities, or maybe even the Galar region's wild area full of roaming Pokemon? The experience will almost certainly be gamified. After the success of power-up bands, an interactive device for Pokemon Land feels like a sure thing. Imagine a new kind of Pokedex or Pokeball that allows you to catch virtual Pokemon and maybe even battle other guests. It would turn the whole land into a giant real-life video game. So of course there will be a marquee ride. An interactive dark ride, like the one rumored for Japan, is the top candidate. A Pokemon Snap style ride where you travel through different biomes taking pictures of Pokemon has been a fan dream for years. Another great possibility is a trainer school show, blending live actors and high-tech effects to teach you how to battle alongside a Pokemon. And you can't have a Pokemon Land without the essentials. A massive Pokemon Center store is a given. Themed food and drinks will be a huge part of it, letting you eat everything from Brock's Jelly Donuts to drinks based on potions and elixirs. This is the playbook Universal perfected with Butterbeer, and you can bet they'll use it again. After Japan and Orlando, the global rollout will continue. Universal Studios Hollywood is a likely next stop, though its smaller size might mean it gets a single major attraction instead of a whole land. Parks in Singapore and Beijing are also a part of the plan, meaning that within the next decade, you'll be able to find a world-class Pokemon experience no matter where you are in the world. So in conclusion, what we're seeing is the start of one of the most ambitious theme park projects in history. For so long, a Pokemon Land at Universal was the ultimate fan dream, a rumor that seemed almost too good to be true. But with the official announcement on January 22nd of 2026, that dream is now an official, funded, and fast-tracked reality. Universal and the Pokemon Company aren't just building a ride, they're building a world. They're taking everything they learned from the immersion of the Wizarding World and the interactive fun of Super Nintendo World and applying it to the biggest franchise on Earth. The plan is global, the ambition is huge, and the work is already underway. This is more than just a new attraction. It's a statement. It's Universal's next big move in the theme park wars. And it's an incredible gift to millions of fans who have spent decades dreaming of this. The secret is out, and the future of theme parks is about to get way more exciting. So I have to ask you all, what do you think of these plans? What Pokemon or locations do you want to see being brought to life? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for all the future updates on this incredible project. And if you haven't heard the other news from Universal, watch this video next, where I tell you all about Universal Orlando's newly released roller coaster attraction plans. Thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. My name's Timothy Sebastian, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.